Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to change our sign-in URL. We're going to configure an SNS topic, and we'll set up a billing alarm so you don't get an unexpected bill at the end of the month. Let's get started. In the management console, we'll go to Services. We'll scroll down until we see Security, Identity, and Compliance, and we'll select IAM. IAM stands for Identity Access Management. Click on that. We're going to go ahead and create an account alias. Select on Create. I'm going to use ZTM-lab-account. Alright, as you can see, it's going to create a brand new URL in which we can sign in. Now, before we hit Save Changes, why would you want to do this? Well, as you can see right now, the current URL is this nice long account ID. You would have to use this to sign in. But if we're changing it, we can use a preferred alias, which will change that to this nicer looking URL. We'll go ahead and select Save Changes. You can hit Copy. And I will go ahead and open up a new private window, otherwise it will sign me out. And then you can click on that. And now, as you can see, you can use this preferred alias to sign in using your IAM username and password. All right. We'll go back to the console. Now I want you to go to your account name, right click on My Account, select Open Link in New Tab. That's going to open up the Billing Management Console. Scroll till you see IAM User and Role Access to Billing Information. Select on Edit and hit Activate IAM Access and select Update. You should see this say it's activated. Now we have IAM user role access to billing information. That's crucial in activating the billing alarm notifications. Now go to the top where it says Preferences and select on Billing Preferences. I want you to go ahead and activate these and enter your email address. That's going to go ahead and activate the PDF invoice by email functionality, and as well it's going to give you the free tier usage alert functionality. Also, make sure if this isn't selected, go ahead and select the billing alerts. This is going to activate the billing alerts system functionality, and select Save Preferences. You should get a notification up here that says preferences have been saved. Now we're going to go back to the management console. We can go ahead and select on Services, go down to the bottom where you see Management and Governance. Click the second one that says CloudWatch. Let that load. Now, I want you to pay attention right here. There's something that's going to change once I change the region. I'm going to go ahead and select US East Ohio, and let's see what happens. Okay, so it looks like something's missing. Billing is missing. In case you didn't notice, when we switched the region, billing started to be missing. So make sure that you are in the correct region, because that will make sure that you have the correct settings in place to enable this billing alert. So now we see it back because we're back in the Northern Virginia region. Go ahead and select billing. Go ahead and select Create Alarm right here. For everything here, we can pretty much leave the defaults because that will give us the correct notification we are looking for. So we can leave the metric name the same. I'll leave mine in USD for the currency, and the period of 6 hours is fine for me. It's going to be a static threshold, meaning the threshold we're going to define here, I'm going to define it as $10, meaning if I go over, or if I approach or go over $10, then I'm going to activate this alarm, and then we're going to receive that email. We're going to go ahead and select Next. Now, currently we do not have a SNS topic, so we can go ahead and put Create New Alarm, or New Topic, I mean. We can go ahead and create a new topic. We'll call it ZTM Billing Alarm. And then we can go ahead and enter that email address. And we'll go ahead and select Create Topic. So that has created this billing alarm topic, and the endpoint email is the one we have just entered. Now we can scroll down to the bottom and hit next, and we'll call it the same. We'll call it ZTM billing alarm. So we have the SNS topic that we created as ZTM billing alarm, and the alarm, we'll go ahead and call it the same. Select next, and the namespace is AWS billing, and it's going to be the estimated charges for the metric, and our currency is USD. Our period is every 6 hours, and these are the conditions we just put in place. These are the actions. So when in an alarm, it's going to send a notification to ZTM billing alarm, which is our topic, and our topic is in charge of sending us the email. So we'll go ahead and select create alarm. Now, at first, when you create your alarm, you're going to not have enough data. So keep that in mind until it says OK. That means the alarm is currently not working. Just give it some time and it should activate by itself. The actions are enabled, but the state is still in insufficient data. That was pretty cool. In this video, you created an AWS account alias, you learned how to set up an SNS topic, and you learned how to configure a CloudWatch billing alarm. You're already learning so much. Please don't stop here. Let's keep the momentum going. I'll see you in the next video.